Pause. Peace and love, everyone. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I'm just setting up. I had to turn my TV down. Welcome to anyone who's never been to this newly. Oh, my glasses are on the floor. My new thing of doing late night chats, and probably more so on the weekend. I found that I've been getting like really tired doing it during the week, and then doing 3 and 4 hours, 3, 4, and 5 hours. That's really not healthy for someone my age. I need to get my rest. So we'll probably do a nice amount of time today. I can't say how long. It all depends on the vibe. You know, it is Saturday night, but that doesn't mean I don't have things to do tomorrow. Welcome to the live chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. Y'all give me 1 second. I got to put these glasses up. Okay. As y'all can see, look, he's in the background. Or for anyone who doesn't know, that's my dog, Lucky. He's very protective. Welcome to the chat, you all. Who's in here? Let me know who you are. Where you from? What would you like to talk about? I think last time we mostly focused on dreadlocks, but you know, this is again, hey Miracle, welcome. Glad to see you in. I've been off for a couple days, but a lot's been going on, so I'm glad to see a familiar person. Thank you for coming in. What's been going on in your world? Or whoever else is in here that would like to chat. What's going on in your world? My dog is in the back trying to tear up everything on my bed. He gets really mad. He tore up my notes of stuff I have to do tomorrow. Bills I have to pay. And it snapped. Welcome. Who else is in the chat? We haven't had the chat for what? About 3 days? I find it amazing. Thank you for coming in. You got the chia seeds to make the pudding good. Great. Did you see the recipe on welcome Latanya. Welcome Empress. Miracle, did you see the chia seed recipe? I did put the recipe on the community post. But it's real simple anyway. It's very simple. And it's high in fiber, so it's great. Hey Antoine, what's going on? I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. Lucky mad, y'all. He in the background with Hello Kitty, like, this ain't right. This ain't right. I'm doing great. Okay, let me keep it 100% real since this is the nighttime chat. This is not the regular chat that I used to do on Sundays. I'm stable. You know, I'm doing what I have to do to stay mentally stable. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. Lucky wants to be here, y'all. Sorry, he can't get a haircut. It's just not, you know, it's not worth trying to go around to his groomer, and I don't think she would let me in anyway. Right, Lucky? But we're gonna have to cut some of this down off his face, though. But yeah, I think the last chat that we had, we talked a lot about dreadlocks. Yeah, thank you, Empress. I know. I trust and believe, you know, that a lot of us will make it through this. It's just been difficult. It's been a lot of death in my family and a lot of friends getting sick and stuff. So that's been my issue. Not just in my family. I've lost 2 friends in the same, 50 to 54. I lost two friends in the past month. So just found out about one a few days ago. Found out about No, 3 friends. Take that back. Found out about the 2 other. No, I take that back. 2 friends, a cousin. I have an aunt downstairs that is not doing 100% good. Um, and then we did lose one person to the COVID, the actual virus. Thank you so much. And please keep, I mean, basically my nephews really, because, you know how some guys are, they try to act like they got it all together and, they're okay and they're going to be all right. But I know their concerns. I feel their concerns. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, who knows? Everybody deals with things differently, but they're all under the age of 30 and their grandmother was only 65. Their paternal grandmother was only 65. So the services are tomorrow. So I guess they're going to do it the way everybody else has been doing it. Maybe like 10 people can come in at a time or something. And maybe they'll live stream it like a lot of funeral homes have been doing it. I'm not sure. Welcome, Country Locks and Crafts. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, keep my nephews. Um, keep all my nephews in your prayers. And keep my sister and my nephew. One of my nephews, he's a nurse. He works in the COVID unit. And my sister, she deals with both of them are traveling nurses, so they both, they deal with the COVID unit, the COVID-19 unit situation. So thank you. Thank you. Yes. The cool thing is we've all been sticking together. We've been pulling through. Even my mom picked up the phone today, something she rarely does. She was calling me about something that my daughter's birthday was April 4th, and I had to put together a video for her from everybody. That was my birthday present to her since we couldn't go out and do anything or really, have fun or do what she wanted to do. And so my mom was calling me. She was like, "Did I give you a gift card for ISIS?" And I was just like, "No, I haven't seen you in a while, and I'm surprised you're actually calling." But we've all been, kind of bonding and pulling through. And I don't want this to be on a sad note. I want us to all be able to talk about what's going on in our lives, without holding back. And, sometimes this might just be the only time you get a chance to really talk to somebody and say what's going on. And people in the chat can see, people can uplift you. Most of these chats have been uplifting, even though I've been noticing that a lot of people, and I don't think it's people that's actually in the chats. I'm almost 99.9% positive it's not people that's in the chats, but people who don't even come to my chats, who just automatically see my name and thumbs down whatever I do. But it's okay, because what is for me will be for me. Whatever I choose to use my platform for is what I choose to use my platform for, and nobody can take that away from me. Nobody can take that away from me. Negativity, it's gonna come. Negative with positive comes negative, point blank, period. you know um yeah, it's been a lot going on. It really has been a lot going on. And so I said, let me come on tonight and just see how everybody else is doing. My younger brother, he's a twin. My sister was on here the other day. She was talking about the mask and everything, and I think my nephew wanted me to tell you all, to add on to what she had said about, the different masks and stuff, to make sure that you all are, at least putting them in a plastic, not a plastic bag, in a brown paper bag after you use them. If you plan on reusing them, keep them in a brown paper bag. And I asked him, for how long should you keep them? And he said, don't use them for more than 4 to 5 uses. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody has checked on my channel today, I did a video. I did put up a video, and I was showing the versatility of these little dollar finds I found that were awesome for your hair, but it had multiple uses and stuff. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, and you can see how you can use. It looks like this, but it's made out of polyester. It's great for your hair. Doesn't cause any type of friction or anything. and you can use it for multiple things, and it costs $1 at the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm about saving every dime right about now. I always have been though. Dang, did I get burnt? I swear, every time I look up, it seems like my hands or something is getting burnt or whatever. I don't know, or cut. I was in Mobay and Ocho Rios, or as they say, Ochi. I was in Ochi and Ocho Rios in Kingston, but not for long. I stayed in Mobay because my friends had a place in Mobay, and my ex had a place in Mobay, and Ochi was another friend's place. You definitely you've been talking about Jamaica for a minute, huh, Antoine? You really been on that. What's up? That's your next trip. That's your next trip. I really appreciate you, Latoya. Thank you so much for all the kind words, and I appreciate the conversation. Yes, yes. If you didn't see Country Locks and Crafts, did you see the video? If you didn't see the video, make sure you check out the video, because I swear when I got it, it was like I was using another brand, and it was a little bit more. It was like $1.99, but it was just like plain colors and stuff. And I didn't even think about the multiple uses. I didn't even think of all the different types of things that, like, they showed me at the Dollar Tree. They was like, oh, you could do this, and this with it. And now, since we have to wear masks in Chicago, most of the stores you have to wear a mask to get inside the store. They won't let you in. Well, let's just say they're exercising it with certain people, because I did see a security guard tell one man that he couldn't get in, and I just happened to leave and come back. I saw that go down, and then I left, and I forgot that I need some more ginger root, and I went back, and the same security guard allowed 2 women to go in there and then say anything to them, just cheese and all that, but you made the gentleman leave because he didn't have a mask. I thought that was kind of bogus. Kind of bogus. The Dollar Tree is the lick, especially, I see where I lived at before. There were no Dollar Trees. I lived on the north side of Chicago, and I lived in downtown Chicago. It wasn't a Dollar Tree, wasn't a Family Dollar, wasn't none of that. So when I moved where I live now, I'm just like, man, $10 can go a long way. You'd be surprised. Seriously. Yeah, you know how it is, Empress. It's like it was 2 young ladies. It was a gentleman. So of course the man, he was like, nah, brother, you can't come in, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm walking behind these 2 girls, and I know he had seen me before, and I had on my coverings or whatever. And they walked in there like, he didn't say nothing, just smiling. I say, either you let people in or you don't. And if my girl Empress Sahar was here, she would have more to say about that. Hopefully she'll come on. She's probably asleep though, but she'll tell you the amendment. She'll tell you that it's against your rights to have to do that. I know that we're under quarantine and everything, but she would have a lot more to say about it. She's a holistic health coach. Welcome, Lux. Hey, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. I hope you got my message. I hope you got my information. I sent you a couple messages today. So everything is set up. Yep. Yeah, the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I went one day and I got like 8 of them, and I was like, oh, this is boss. I said, this is cool because it's something I could put over my face to cover the mask up so I can still look, cute. Even though I'm in and out wherever I have to go. If I have to go to the grocery store, I have to, period, point blank. And I have to get cleaning supplies when necessary. So that's all I'm doing. There's nowhere else to go. I haven't even washed clothes in the past 3 weeks. I haven't. I don't even, the laundromat in my house is like Okay, you did get it? Okay. Yeah. Good. Really? Where? Oh. Now, Latanya, where are you, Empress? Where are you located? I don't think that they've hit like a lot of places yet. But some places is serious. Is serious about that. Oh, okay. Okay. Aurora, Colorado. Okay. Wow. But how is it? I mean, as far as you know what? I used to look it up on my computer and I was like, why am I driving myself crazy? I mean, it's good to be in the know, but I know my limit of needing to know certain things, and some things can take me over the edge. And when I kept seeing these numbers going up, 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 I got off the grid when it came down to finding out how many people, how many cases were actually here in Chicago, and this, that, and the other. And then I was like, they probably not even giving us half of the amount that really is. And there's so many people out here. There's so much to it. You know, it's a hot spot. They say you can't go into the store without it. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to sit up and watch the news every day and to listen to a lot of the stuff every day. And then especially when it's happening in your own family, and as well as in friends, close friends that you're familiar with. Because in the beginning, me and my sisters were like, my older sister was like, do you know anybody that knows anybody? She said, I found it kind of weird that I don't know anybody that knows anybody that has this virus. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, it was like within a few days, we were on a three-way chat, and it was like, she was like, well, my girlfriend's daughter has it. Then I found out my sister was working in the COVID-19 unit. And I didn't know that. I didn't know she worked at a prison. I knew she was a traveling nurse, but I didn't know her current position was at a prison, which the risks are definitely high with these people that are incarcerated. I have a nephew that's incarcerated, and yeah, it's kind of wild. Cook County, if you know anything about Cook County Jail, or if you've heard anything, Cook County, they're pretty high with the problems. The thing is, they were supposed to be letting out certain people and letting them be at home or whatever, because it's overcrowded anyway. But well, that's not where my nephew is. Welcome, Janet. I see you. Welcome, Empress. Your son-in-law's mother caught it. Yeah. You so ready to get back to Texas? That's where my sister is. And I forgot the name of I wish I could remember the name of the prison that she works at. It begins with an H. Begins with an H. I don't know. Yeah, Cook County is overcrowded. Cook County is totally overcrowded. My nephew, he's a traveling nurse too, and he was just in he had to take care of some business back home in Texas because he lives in Texas. He lives in Springs, Texas, and he had to leave New York to go to Texas, and he didn't have any problems with traveling or anything like that. So I don't know. Just for me, I don't know. I don't want to be around nobody. I just, you see her on the bed with me. Lucky is there. My daughter's in her room. And I mean, not saying I don't want to be around anybody, but I just want to talking over the phone, talking via computer, internet and everything. That's great. Communication, definitely want to keep communication with everybody who I love, and then even people I don't know, just to lift somebody else up, or to be lifted up myself, because you never know what people are going through, and a lot of times people try to pretend like they got it all together, and they don't. A lot of times we don't. I don't pretend though. On my channel, if anybody is not subscribed, please subscribe. You see, I tell you the truth 100% about what I'm going through. There's no reason for me to sit back and pretend like, oh, my life is beautiful. Oh, I don't suffer from anything. I don't have any problems or issues or anything like that. I think that's part of the reason why I do a lot of stuff or talk about a lot of stuff that I talk about on my channel, so I can help somebody else out, that may be going through the same thing. And in saying that, of course, I'm talking about any type of depression, panic attacks, anxiety, all that, whatever. A lot of people don't talk about that. So I was like, well, this would be a good time. Because I don't think I used to talk about it a lot on Sundays. Sundays, my chats were real controlled, and we, I want people to just be able to let their hair down, come in here, be real, be themselves, talk about what's going on, and be free and be able to go to sleep at night. A lot of people can't go to sleep at night. I've had insomnia most of my life, so this is something that's not new for me, but still, I would at least by 12:15 or 1 o'clock be trying to go to sleep, because I know I would, without this new normal, I would be getting up to handle business, especially during the week, to wake my daughter up for school and, run my business. I don't understand. She's in her 70s. Antoine, you said she lives in Chicago, but she went to Arizona and she's stuck. I don't understand how my nephew, he didn't have any problems whatsoever going to Texas and flying back. No problems at all. And even now, he's not even he worked 11 days straight, and he's off for 4 days. And I don't know where he is exactly. He done made another trip somewhere, and he knows. Oh, he knows better. But he done made another little trip, talking about he has cabin fever. I'm gonna give him cabin fever when I see him. I'm gonna give him some cabin fever for real. Okay. Empress Latanya said, I'm renting a little U-Haul van, and my son will be driving me back. I'm here with my grandkids. My son, whose their father passed away, so I've been here in Colorado helping out with them. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, flights are cheap. Actually, my nephew, he purchased a lot of different tickets. Some of his flights, though, are taken care of with him being a traveling nurse. Some of his flights, if it's business related, is taken care of by the company he works for. Yeah, I would be scared to fly too. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't want to be that close to anybody, and most of the times wherever I fly, it has always been out of the country, so it's always taking me like 8 to 9 hours. That's a long time. And as soon as somebody you already know, as soon as somebody starts sneezing or coughing too much or can't breathe, or I have bronchial asthma, last thing I need is a cold or anything. And everybody will be freaking out. Sneeze one time, go anywhere nowadays and sneeze somewhere, and people are freaking. Your mom is 90 in Texas. Yeah, my great aunt, she's 96. And since this started, she doesn't have any problems with, the virus, but she did have, they think, a mini stroke. She's 96 though. And she had a mini stroke, and I haven't been able to go down and see her for her birthday. She just turned 96 before my daughter's birthday, which was April 4th. And She's the matriarch of my family. She's the last one. She is the last one on my mother's side that, can tell us the stories about our family and stuff. So it's kind of hard because from what I hear from her caretaker, I just happened to run into her when I was coming home the other day from going shopping, and she was just like, yeah, she's deteriorating. But one thing I can say is that, man, 96. That's a lot of good. She's been through a lot. She has seen a lot. And even up until the last time I seen her, which was probably about a month ago, even though we live in the same building, y'all remember we've been in quarantine or whatever for a while. Probably about a month ago. I mean, she can still talk to me, still read me, honey. If she don't feel whatever, she still will let somebody have it in a hot second. But it bothers me knowing that, yeah, that she's not her normal self. But 96 is a long time. I hope I make it, because a lot of my friends didn't even make it to 40, let alone 50. Okay, Country Locks, you live in Kentucky. Oh, your governor wants to block off the entrance to come into the state because where you live, the virus is very bad. Okay. I met some really cool people that lived in Kentucky. I met them down in New Orleans, and I like to shoot pool, so I met these people from shooting pool. We were gambling. I met a really cool guy and his children. 96 is a long life. You know what? And the best thing about a Miracle is she has a lot of stories. I was able to sit underneath her feet and listen to a lot of them, a lot more than I did with my grandmother, and that's her sister. And my grandmother passed like some years ago. She passed in her 80s. I forgot how many years ago, but her birthday just passed as well. But it was just something about me and my aunt. I was able to talk to her. I guess, I don't know. Me and my grandmother used to bump heads, maybe because we lived together for a while, and she wasn't too keen on things that I was doing because she knew that she used to do them too, whatever it was, be it staying out late or whatever. But I did, Miracle, I do have some videos of her telling me about, because they were orphans. I have some videos that she gave me. I mean, where I actually interviewed her and she gave me stories that I'll be able to share with the rest of the family, her daughter, her grandchildren, her great grandchildren, and whomever else they choose to share it with. I do have all of that locked in my computer. And I mean, not just on my hard drive, on my, my external drive that I save things on as well. So yes. Anybody else? Is 8 people in here. Who else is just listening, or who else has something? Who has something good happen to them today? What are you grateful for today? Because gratitude is everything. I truly believe in gratitude. I truly believe if we're grateful with little, just think how we'll be with a lot, or whatever it is. You can be grateful. I'm just grateful that every morning that I wake up and I can breathe and I can get up on my feet and do the things that I do for my child, both of my children. I'm grateful. I'm 100% grateful for that. Now, it's not always an easy cakewalk. Don't get it twisted. I do have a brand new teenager, but I love my daughter, and I love being a mother more than anything else. I would love companionship one day, but right now it's just not that. It's definitely not that time. So is anybody else, or does anybody else care to share, any type of gratitude or whatever they're grateful for today? Because every time I sit back and think about like anything that I feel is negative that I'm going through, I always find someone else that is going through a lot worse. Always. It's almost like it's just presented in my face, somebody that's going through something much worse. Okay. Empress Latanya said, I'm grateful that my prayer group is growing every day. Is that on is that online? You have an online prayer group. If you want to, you can put the information there for anybody who may definitely need it. And I will try to, just come. Leave your information. It's on Messenger. Okay. I'm on Messenger. I'm on Messenger. My information is in the description box. I wasn't waving to anybody. I was trying to remember. Country Lock said, I'm grateful for my family, something that's going on with me. I'm combing out. You're combing out your thick locks. Tiny Weston on Facebook. See, Lucky tore up my little setup I had together. Okay. But I'll write that down too. Lucky tried to he's so mad. He gets so mad when I do these live chats. If I'm not in the other room, because he's not used to me doing them in here. So he thinks that when we're in here, this time to chill, watch TV, and go to sleep. Hold on. Tiny Wesson. Okay. Got it. You know what? That happened to me today too, Miracle. A friend of mine called me today and had no idea what I was going through or whatever, but just called me today and was trying to let me have it about something. But he was just joking, you know what I'm saying? He was just joking, but I was just like, look, I'm not in the mood to play, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, and when I told him what I was going through, he was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. But he's been knowing me like forever. And, the good thing about it was he wound up making me laugh. And now I know that we will continue to have a bond, because we had kind of like fell off. Not fell off like in a bad way, but fell off meaning I'm taking care of my family, he's taking care of his family, but now we've made a conscious effort to say, let's keep in touch. We've been knowing each other way too long to not keep in touch. So you country locks. Let me just call you locks and crafts. I don't want to call you country locks and crafts. You said you can't seem to do anything with your thick locks, but you did make it to 15 months though. I mean, what is it that you wanted to do? What was your goal? What was your reasoning for growing them? Yeah. What was your reason for growing your dreads in the first place? Yeah, that's true. Empress Latanya, a lot of people do wish their hair was thicker. It takes a little bit longer to dry. But honestly, I do like having thick hair. I do like having dense hair. I do. I really do. You know what? That's wow. I'm glad you thought about her, Antoine. I'll tell her that you asked about her. I have not spoken to her that much. She's hit me up a couple times. We've hit each other. We haven't spoken over the phone. We my daughter asked about her the other day. We've communicated via Facebook, but that was it. Welcome, Terry. Oh, you're driving? Okay. Thanks for letting me know that you were in here. Welcome. It's good to see you here. Oh, and that's another thing. I said that I'll be doing Zoom soon. If a lot of you all do not know what Zoom is, it's just another platform It's not YouTube. It's a platform. It's Zoom. I mean, it's another social media outlet where instead of just you all seeing me, we will be able to have a conversation with up to, I would never do over like 20 people, but you can have a conversation and it's free to download on your phone, your computer, all of that. And it's totally safe. A lot of people have been using it for a while for business purposes or whatever. And I was always like, what are they doing? How are they doing that? I want that app. How much does it cost? And then I found out it was Zoom and it was free. And you'll be able to see not just me, you'll be able to see each other and you'll be able to hear each other, but those who don't want to be seen or whatever can choose to put up a picture of something else, or you can mute yourself and just listen still, because I really do. I want on it seems like on this channel that a lot of people are really not into nutrition, that a lot of people come to my channel strictly about dreadlocks, and believe it or not, this was supposed to be a beauty channel when I started it 10 years ago. But needless to say, we don't talk about that. Everybody wants to talk about hair, so that's what I chose to talk about. But I started getting more into nutrition and stuff for a while, and it just doesn't seem like a popular thing. So what I want is like people who are really into talking about certain subjects to be involved in the Zoom chat. People who don't mind giving and receiving information that they may have that may help each other. Like I have a friend in Trinidad and he has all different types of vegetables and plants and stuff that he could tell you about, for different things. We have Empress, who is a holistic health coach, if she chooses to, depending on how she feels or whatever she's doing or whatever, she has time, that can come in and talk as well. So it won't just be, it'll be like a mirage of us just talking and chatting and you seeing each other, so you'll be like, oh, okay, that's such. I remember you from the chat or whatever. Anybody else, is anybody using Zoom? Because as soon as, what you could do is just send me your email address, your name and your email address. You can give me your name that's on here or whatever too. You don't have to use your government name, whatever name you want to use, and your email address. And then that way I can, go ahead and add you to like my first Zoom meeting, because I haven't had one yet. Hold on. I always wanted locks as a child, but trying to do a style on them like YouTube, no way. Oh, see, and that's the difference. That's why I asked you that, because a lot of people are into it for different things. Like for me, I didn't care about styles and stuff. And you probably, because this is my first time seeing you. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I've had every style that there is and was or whatever. I've set trends. People are still wearing hairstyles that I did like 20 years ago, literally, seriously. And when I got off into growing my dreadlocks, it wasn't about styles at all. It was about being free to be me. And that's why I asked what was your purpose. So if you're about styling and everything, then yeah, you will find it hard to do like a million different styles or different things, when you have super thick dress. Even finding like lock jewelry and stuff, which I started making. This is something I made a long time ago. And I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm still working on, because I do want to sell dreadlock jewelry for people who have thick dreads and for those who have, regular size or medium size, different size, dreads. I want to be able to offer that because it's hard to find. And I'm going to do it out of polymer clay as well as wire. Oh, the kids are using it for school. Okay, they're using Zoom. Okay. My child's school is not using that, but yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. So wait a minute, so you're gonna cut off your thick locks and then you're gonna start all over and do sister locks, or you said you were gonna comb them out. So how long have you been growing them though? Because when people talk about combing out their locks, my hair is you can't comb my hair out. My hair would have to be cut out. I don't know if you can see how tightly bound my hair is, but this can't be combed out. Mine would have to be cut all the way off, which is not gonna happen. I'm a transition with mine, and I'm very comfortable with how they are. I love being freeform. I love being free to be me. I love going outside when it's raining, doing a rain dance, and not worrying about frizz or nothing else. A lot of people, and that's why watch the video if you all are, you wanting more style or wanting more options, and you can't go to your loctician or whatever, or somebody that can maintain your hair, and just check out the last video that I did and check out your nearest Dollar Tree, because they do. I brought who now probably, because I just got about 20 of those total. I did 14. Okay, so a little bit more, and I did 8 one day. But a lot of my scarves are from the Dollar Tree, and then I have a lot from Nigeria as well that go with my traditional wear. But and I'm just looking over there. I'm sorry, just to see. Make sure you watch the video, and it'll teach you what materials you can use and what materials you shouldn't use ever, like cotton pillowcases, polyester, all that type of stuff. I'm not going to give you everything because it's in the video, but it's a lot of information. I just spoke you up. Empress, I just spoke you up. What, less than about 5 or 10 minutes ago? Antoine, you gonna buy some? Okay, you said you don't have thick hair. You feel like your thick locks put you in a different place as far as the way that people look at you or talk to you or treat you. I'm so glad you're here, Empress Tahar. I want to say something about what you mentioned to me earlier, if it's okay. And it's about on Instagram. Okay, Miracle says, so funny. I chose a small to medium lock, but I want to curl my locks. Now I've been locked for 4 years and ain't seen or brought any rollers. Okay. Okay, Empress Sahara is here. That's my holistic health coach. She's one of the ones that I would love to have on Zoom with her knowledge and expertise. But Empress Sahara, I was saying how I went to the grocery store, and at the door, a man was turned around because he didn't have on a mask. Okay. I left the grocery store. I saw him get back in his car. Security guard was just like, you can't come in, whatever. I needed some ginger root. I went back, and 2 young ladies were in front of me, and they didn't have on masks. And the same security guard was, hey, so I was like, okay, so let me get this clear. Let me be 100% clear. Do we need to wear masks or no? Or is it just a choice or what? Because they do have the shields and everything for the people that work there. But Empress Sahara, would you like to tell them what you said as far as guess who went to the store without a mask on? She's the one I was telling you all about that I'll put it to you like this, that knows the law. And I'm not saying this on a means or basis as of saying, look, don't protect yourselves, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. And with me having nurses in my family and stuff, they would go totally against what I'm saying because of what they're doing and what they're experiencing. But Empress Sahara, if you want to, you can mention about your rights, because we were talking about the fact that it's against our legal rights for them to not allow you in a store for not wearing a mask. And also, I think, I don't know if I brought it up now or what, but I know that I talked about being, everybody being vigilant and being careful, because with all these masks and stuff, trust and believe, along with that comes crime. Sticking up people left and right, easy. They just hit. I don't remember where it was. I don't know if it was in Chicago. I just overheard it on the news. That they snatched a bunch of good phones. Let's just say, the iPhones, those Galaxies, all of that. And they probably will not get caught because of the mask thing. So we got to be careful out here. Okay, Empress Sahar said they're saying that it's a law that you have to wear a mask, but it's a violation of your inalienable rights. Why was that hard for me to say? Inalienable rights. Empress Latanya, you said you was wondering when I was going to start with the robberies. Well, I live in Chicago, so trust and believe they was doing it without masks. So now that they can hide behind a mask, trust and believe. I'm in the house normally before 10:30. And I'm talking about 10:30 in the morning. And I leave out at 9. And normally I'm back long before then. But if I have to make like another, a couple stops, then 10:30. Country Locks. Oh, okay, so I'm not going to call you Country Locks. Can I just call you Locks and Crafts? I like that better. You say you live in a one-lane town where there's only one stoplight, so you can imagine laughing out loud. But yes, people look at me like I'm unprofessional. Okay, I believe these people out here watch too much TV. You know what? And that's against your rights too. Because if you rocking dreadlocks, and trust me, I started seeing it long before I dealt with it over here. Well, I don't personally deal with it because I haven't worked for anybody. But before I started seeing like a lot of cases over here, I saw cases over when I was over in Europe where Africans and African Americans or whoever, just people of color were not allowed to wear braids or wear dreadlocks, or even if the braids are neat and tidy as they call it. Yeah, this lady, she lost her job because of it. Now, I never found out later on did she win the suit, because she was definitely suing. She was actually from London, but she started living in Germany, but she was a Nigerian. Okay. And I'm coming back to you, Locks. Empress Sahar said they don't have the authority or the jurisdiction to tell natural people what to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because one thing that I do not, and like I was telling people, like I know there's a lot of people who are not into Freeform or don't like Frizz and can't get to their locticians and everything. I'm Freeform all the way. As you can see, I don't have any parts. I don't have anything but gray hair up here. And if I take this down long enough, it'll swell and you'll see how thick my roots are as far as the little afro that's going on down here. Trust and believe that. But I agree. They should not be able to tell you. Put it like this. It's some people's culture to keep their hair covered. It's some people's culture. One of my cousins, she keeps her whole body covered. She's Muslim. She keeps her entire body. All you see is like her eyes. She's totally covered Muslim. And what do they say about that? What do they say about people who wrap their hair up in turbans as a part of their culture or religion or whatever it is that they're into? I think it's wrong. But don't let anybody ever make you feel bad about whatever. I get what you're saying about where you live, but know who you are. Know who you are. Be secure in who you are. And sometimes you have to look beyond the ignorance of other people. You're not unprofessional. You've been sitting here talking to me back and forth, very professional. And, for people to think that our hair is dirty, we don't wash our hair, it's untidy, it's this, it's that. This is my natural hair. My hair did what it did. It did what it would do if I don't comb my hair. I did start off with 2-strand twists, but guess why? Because I had color treated hair, which was not going to lock. It was not going to. It was going to take a very long time to even do anything, and it would unravel. That's when I decided to do it that way. But initially, I did try to do it. I did try to freeform with my platinum blonde hair. I have a video. Y'all got to check my videos. Check the video. It shows you from beginning to end. It's the name of the video. I think Empress, the name of the video is my 16-year journey or something. And it shows me with my hair just like spread out kind of wild. It's 2 videos, so I don't want y'all to get it confused. But anyway, it shows from not the beginning, because back then I didn't have the technology that I have now. Didn't have a good phone. Didn't take a lot of pictures or whatever besides the kind that you go get developed. But I did happen to have some from which I started. But it was my desire to be freeform in the first place. Because I didn't care, but I didn't. Once I got out of the hair game, as far as like professionally doing hair, I had already planned it. I was like, I'm going to be my natural self. I'm going to be, I'm going to allow my hair to do what it do. I'm going to allow my hair to be natural. I'm going to be free, But it's a certain mindset that it takes to be that way, because people are rude. People are ignorant. I just started telling people that's on my channel, that I'm just now starting to see a change. I've been rocking locks for 16 years and going on 7 months. And a lot of women don't rock their hair freeform where I live. I just started in the past year, started noticing a major difference where people are just like, man, that's the real deal, or giving me compliments. But they used to turn their heads. Even people who wear manicured locks, who go to a loctician and have their hair in all different types of designs and all that, and their hair twisted real tight and everything, they weren't paying me no attention, not giving me any compliments, nothing. I had one brother in Chicago that I didn't even know. And we would always nod our head at each other when we would see each other. And even one time we saw each other in a grocery in Walgreens, and we embraced like we had been friends. I still don't know his name. We was like, hey brother, hey sis. And that was it, because we had been so used to communicating with each other. But yeah, you have to okay, let me go back up. I know I done missed some things, because if Empress Sahara is talking, I don't want to miss a thing. Hold on. I done missed a whole lot. Oh, hey, boys. Welcome. Welcome. I didn't see you come in here. Right. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me go back up, voice. I'm coming back. I'm so glad to see some of you all. You just don't know. Well, hey, welcome, and welcome to the live chat. Thank you all for thumbsing up as you come in. Okay, Empress Sahar, this is my girl. She said, I just walk in the stores. If everybody have on mask and I don't, then they should be fired, correct? Empress Sahar, honey, she give it to you in the raw. Trust and believe. And when it come down to laws, I listen to her. And when it come down to nutrition and health, I always listen to her. But, just dealing with the situation that I'm dealing with, as far as having lost people and having friends that want a friend that did beat it, and now it's hit even closer than that. And I'm not going to expose that person, because this person is very near and dear to my heart, and very private, very, very private. And he's not the one who has it, but somebody very close to them has it. And I looked at what one of my girlfriends went through with having the virus, and I would say it was probably like, I've had pneumonia 3 times, and it was probably like, from what they say, it feels like it's like probably about maybe 5 to 10 times worse than that. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it feels. I mean, because even a common cold for me, with me having bronchitis that I developed from having pneumonia, I just had it 2 years back to back, not this year, but the year before and the year before that. And then I had it in my 20s. The only reason why I have masks is because they gave me masks because of my bronchial asthma. And that was some years ago, so I hope they still work. But I kept them in the plastic and everything. But okay, Empress Sahara said the places of business are always violating people's rights. Some states have absolutely. Oh, okay, Empress. Latanya, you said some states have passed a law. New York being the first to pass the law that locks illegal in the workplace, because you know that there is already a law saying that they can deny you a job if you have dreadlocks, or if you have your hair braided. They could discriminate. So I'm glad to know about that, about New York, and I appreciate you sharing that information with us. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there are actually some states that are passing, which it should have never even been a thing in the first place. It should have never been a thing for us to be natural. It's nothing. First and foremost, I mean, I'm not trying to be, how can I put it? It's not about race, it's not about color, it's not about any of that. But I remember when I was wearing my hair platinum blonde, and it had got to a nice length. I had it like down here, and that's pretty much the same length I started off my my Nazi dreads with. Um this girl, she was just like, she said some real derogatory stuff and tried to laugh, and it was a sister, and tried to laugh about it. And after she made her comment in a room amongst other people where I couldn't reach out and touch her the way that I would have liked to, but it was so sad that, okay, so what, I had platinum blonde hair. If I chose to make my hair platinum blonde and rock that, and you probably couldn't because all your hair probably will fall out, then why you sitting up here worried about mine? What difference is it gonna make in your life how I wear my hair? But see what it is, and I'm gonna tell you this, Locks. I'm gonna tell you this. What it is a lot of people are inferior to it. They're afraid of it. They're afraid of the power behind it. They're afraid of the mind behind it, because there is a mindset. There definitely is a mindset for people who do not care about what other people think, and they don't budge on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely one of those people. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm tell you, I'm that. Me and my nephew was laughing about this earlier. I'm that auntie. I'm that auntie who will sit back. I will set my own trends. I'll bring back Gloria Vanderbilt's and Sassoon jeans and Jordache, and throw on a polka dot top along with some striped pants. I don't have a problem with it, and a flower scarf. I don't care. I don't care. I've gotten to that point in my life that it never really did, though. It never really did. It never really bothered me, that my mom used to pin curl my bangs, and that was different. I used to get teased by that. It never really bothered me. You know, a lot of different things. Like, I went to a school where I have a nice size family. I have twins that are younger than me. And my parents did their best, but I went to a school where everybody was wearing, carrying at that time Coach purses at 14, and wearing Giorgio Armani Back in the day, it was Giorgio Armani tanks that were kind of expensive, carrying Eddie Bauer book bags. Now, I did afford to buy my own. If Eddie Bauer is still out, I don't know. But like the Gucci belts and stuff, I couldn't afford that. I had a job. I've been working since I was 10. I have been working. I've been babysitting. Back when I was younger, I came up with ways of making money. I've been hustling all my life. I mean, finding ways of making money in a creative manner. Point blank, period. Yes, I did the lemonade stand. Yes, I did come into the backyard. It cost you $0.25 to get a seat. I'm about to twirl my baton, and my little sister about to what's that thing? About to do the hula hoop. 25 cents to get in. And then you got to buy your lemonade and snacks. Okay, let me go back. I'm sorry, you all. Okay. I did speak to you, Voice. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and Voice, I'm going to talk to you on the side about what happened. We'll talk about that, about what I was telling you about YouTube. Yeah, that's crazy that a law has to be, Empress was saying that a law has to be passed on how we could wear our hair. But what I was trying to get at about the blonde thing, it was like, would you sit back and discriminate against a Caucasian woman with blonde hair, with platinum blonde hair? What difference does it make if I'm rocking platinum blonde hair? Is it because of my color? Is it because of me being a black woman? You know, why can't I wear my hair blonde? I have cousins that have blonde hair naturally, you know. So I really wasn't understanding the whole thing behind. I'm still not understanding the whole thing behind people thinking that we got to be a certain kind of way, but then everybody wants to adopt a lot of our ways, you know. And again, I'm not talking about just race, you know. I'm just saying a lot of people do want to adopt our ways, but they don't want to have to go through the things that we go through, period. They want to have the Brazilian butt lifts. Not saying the black girls don't have them. Definitely, a lot of them have done it. They want to get lip fillers. People want to get lip fillers. I'm going to say people. Let me stop saying they. That's so rude. People want to get lip fillers. But back in the day, our lips were talked about or teased or joked about. You know, if you ever saw blackface, you saw people with big red lips, like overly drawn. And now it's a trend. Now everybody wants to rock it. Now everybody wants butt implants, because stuff that came natural for a lot of us, everybody wants to gravitate towards that. They want that, but they don't want to go through the hardships and stuff that we have to go through and deal with in life. And again, you know, like I said, y'all, my Saturday night chats are totally different from the Sunday night ones. So feel free to be free. It's no more like you can't talk about politics. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. We're going to all respect each other. And I'm not a debater. So don't think that you'll get a debate out of me. I'm going to let you talk and say what you got to say. And I'm going to repeat what you have to say. And I'm going to say, okay. Because I don't get off into debates. And that was the main reason why I chose not to talk about politics, sex, drugs, race, religion, all the things that they taught me in beauty school and cosmetology school, not to talk about that. That could be controversial, religion, all of that. Antoine, you said you get asked all the time, how do you wash your hair, sir? I'm like, I get in what? Absolutely. Absolutely. Why is that? That is so crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I done missed a whole bunch. Okay, let me go down the chat. Yes, they're afraid. They're intimidated. People are afraid and intimidated by us being free to be who we are. You know, because they know it's a certain kind of power that comes behind that. It's definitely a certain kind of power that goes, you know, that comes behind that. And I'm really hoping that during this time that a lot of our sisters who are able to grow some hair or whatever, even if it's just a short fade. I've worn a bald fade before, you all. I may have shown you all a picture. I don't even know if I have one close by. But the next time I'll make sure I have one. But I've worn a bald fade, platinum blonde bald fade, cut all my hair off. My hair was about down to here, relaxed, colored only in the front, platinum blonde brains, bangs, and I cut it off and wore it short, for a long time. So and now I see people still doing it now to this day. And now here I am. I'm like, honey, this is it. I'm not setting any more trends. Now, if y'all fall through on this one, I had a mindset to rock it. Okay. Yeah, and Georgia just opened, what, Friday? Okay, I did Antoine. Yeah. A lot of people think that we don't cleanse our hair, and that's so far from the truth. And Empress Sahara will tell you, even though we have chosen not to, we don't have to, because of, I say it's partially because of diet too, and our intake of water and everything. Shampoos and conditioners and all that other added, all these different products and stuff that people try to sell you are not necessary. You will not get a smell to your hair, a serious smell to your hair, if you're putting the right stuff into your body, as well as you're not putting chemicals, which you think that shampoos don't have chemicals in it. Now I'm talking on the cosmetologist. I'm talking on my license right now. Everything that you buy that doesn't expire or has a expiration date of less than a few days or a week at the most, it has something in it, a preservative or some type of chemical in it. And that is what causes a lot of people's hair to smell, and also causes a buildup on hair. I can't stress that enough. That is 100% real. I've been water rinsing for a while now, and it has worked for me. I've heard people say, well, it worked for me when I just had natural hair, but when I started growing my dreads, it didn't work for me. Okay. I mean, it's not going to work for everybody. I'm just going to say that. It's not going to work for everybody. And that's why I say, this is what I've done. This is what has worked for me. Take bits and pieces of what has worked for me and see and apply it to your life and see if it works for you. If not, you have to do whatever it takes for yourself. Okay. The voice, when you said I can't wear designs in my hair, I have to be free. Were you saying that because that's how I've always seen you? Um Are you saying that because of the job, or are you saying that because that's just how you are? Hey, Coach. Welcome, Coach Pam. I missed you. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Coach Pam. Empress Sahara is in here too. She's another she's a holistic health coach. And now we have Coach Pam in here, a certified health and wellness coach. Okay, and the voice, because I heard that's been going on, because that's California, right? Out here, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not getting in the store. A lot of places are like that. I cannot understand though why, in the life of me, why they opened up Georgia the way that they did. Am I late because I don't watch the news? Are there any other places that have been opened up outside of Georgia? I know there's definitely probably more, but again, I'm not a news person. It tends to trick off certain things sometimes, and sometimes I just, I'm on something totally different. I'm gonna get it anyway because I'm on social media, so I'm gonna get the news anyway, one way or another. That was overturned in California. Oh, some people have pre-existing. Yeah, right. Like for me, I have bronchial asthma. Like I said, a common cold. I don't want nobody sneezing in me, for real. And Empress Sahara, you've been around since the last time I had. You were around the last time I had pneumonia. You were definitely around the last time I had pneumonia, because who was it? It was another person on my channel that gave me a recipe for something to build up my immune system, a soap, and my next door neighbor wound up making it for me. So, okay, um, The voice. Sahara, some don't and are still dying. Yeah. Like I said, for me, just the common cold. Seriously. When I say I can't breathe, sometimes I can't catch my breath. And if I try to lay down, the wheezing is so bad. If I catch a regular cold from anybody, from anywhere, however, and that's mainly the reason why I protect myself, because I really cannot. I cannot. I get very, very sick. And it didn't, well, I did develop bronchial asthma in my 20s because of it, but it wasn't that bad. But as I've gotten older and I had it again 2 years back to back, it's horrific. It's terrible. And it takes a minute for it to go away. Latanya, Empress said, it was on TV with some black queens with their locks and they signed the bill. It was crazy to watch this happening, but glad it did. Yeah, absolutely. I love being different too. Okay, Locke said to start my small to medium locks is best to start with 2-strand twist. I've never done comb coils. I can only talk about what I've done. And I started off with 2-strand twists, and it wasn't like I parted or anything. I was just taking hair, pulling it, and twisting it. So I don't know about comb coils. And see, my hair was already a decent length. It was down here, and I didn't want to cut off all my blonde hair because I thought it was going to be kind of cool. And it was for a while when it locked and I still had it. But after a while, because I'm not moisturizing the blonde with like any type of conditioners, because anytime when you have color treated or processed hair, then yeah, that's when I would say use like some type of product or whatever. But with now, since they all broke off, um, I don't believe in shampoos and conditioners. I would say I just did my nephew's hair yesterday, and I started him off with 2-strand twists. My other nephew, I was supposed to start him in July, but because of this quarantine thing, just out of the blue, he happened to hit me up yesterday because the funeral for their grandmother's tomorrow. He hit me up with a live video, and my other nephew was sitting down, and we were talking about the fact that I was about to do his hair. And my nephew Kwame, he actually has started doing his himself, period. It's not something that you gotta go anywhere. And I'm not knocking lacticians or whatever. I'm just saying nobody will ever touch my hair. I don't get my hair twisted anyway, but somebody had approached me and wanted to, for photo purposes, like put a design, put my hair up in a certain design. And I was like, I'm just not into that. I'm not into anybody touching my hair, period. Honestly, my daughter, she can touch my hair, but she doesn't even want to. She doesn't have a thing about it. Lucky he lays on my hair and he knows I go off about that because that's how my ends break off. It's a personal preference. I've never done comb coils. I honestly, when I was working professionally as a hairstylist, I never touched anybody's journey. Never. And I've only one person that used to be a client of mine. I did a retwist on her, even though that wasn't something I was into. I did a retwist on her because she had lost her job. Okay, Empress Sahar said the voice is asking the voice, are we sure that it was due to the virus? I've heard that some doctors are being pressured to put COVID-19 on the death certificate. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm catching back up, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna stop talking and start watching. Um, Locke said, I love being different too, but I have to find a balance between my hair. I definitely understand that. Teaching is no joke because these kids are nowadays are bad. You're a teacher? Did you tell me earlier you was a teacher? And you're right. Absolutely. And that's why I'm kind of glad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with y'all. I wanted to homeschool in the first place. I'm gonna be quite honest, because yes, these kids over here in my area, I would have never moved from downtown had I known. I didn't know anything about districts and all that type of stuff. I wasn't planning on having a child, and then I just got all of a sudden I got this urge, this strong urge at the age of 30 to have a child, which she didn't come until I was almost 37. She decided to come early, but yeah, I wanted this. I mean, I wanted. It's a lot of work. Don't get it twisted. Um, but it's nothing more or less than what I was doing before. It's a lot of work, because in between doing the teaching, um, which I want to teach her my stuff anyway, as well as her getting graded from them. But in between that, I'm still making detox drinks for both of us, smoothies for both of us, cutting up vegetables and stuff every day for both of us, going outside, to pick up what I need from the store for both of us. It's a lot. And that's possibly true. That's possibly true. I'm sure, I'm sure, and that's something I haven't asked my nephew about. And I talked to him way more than I talked to my sister. We were just blessed to have her on the channel the other day. But if I was to ask him tomorrow, what time is it? Yeah, he's probably either doing his thing, doing what young people do at the age of 28, 27, 28, which is having a cocktail or something else. Um I'll call him. I check in. We check in with each other every day. So I'm gonna ask him if that's something, and I'm pretty sure he would tell me the truth. I'm pretty sure he would. Coach Pam, I see you retracted. You deleted a post. I didn't see it. Okay, right, because the voice is also in the medical field. Voice, you're a nurse, right? You're an RN, or it really doesn't matter. You're in the medical field. I always used to see you in your scrubs when I used to watch you all the time. Janet, welcome. You said yes, Queen. I'm the same way. About 15, I did not care what people think about. At 15, I did not care what people think. Same here. About and like I'm 50 now, 50 plus now, and I still don't care. Yeah, I'm about to turn 50 in June. And I definitely haven't really cared about anybody's pointing fingers, laughing, whatever, whatever. Like I said, I'll go outside in polka dot pants and a striped top and a flower scarf, and it wouldn't bother me one bit. It's something. Now I'm not going outside like a lot of people in this neighborhood do, wearing pajamas and stuff like that. No, I'm not doing that. That's not my thing. And too many people around here are doing it. But whatever it is that I choose, I don't care. I really don't care what people think. I'm not here to please other people. The only person I have to please is who's over control over me and my child, and my parents. They have been beyond pleased with the way I've turned out, and that I'm not wild anymore. Okay, Miracle said, I see your heart and voice communicated. Miracle said, yes. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta go back up. Yes, and I haven't seen a shampoo commercial with a natural live person. Say that one more time, Miracle. Say that one more time. Florida, yeah, I heard about Florida. Latanya, Florida opened up the beach and thousands of people showed up within 20 minutes. Yes, I heard about Florida opening up their beaches. And see, honestly, water is my thing. That's what I help use to keep myself from having like attacks, or if I'm going through an attack, I gotta have some type of water to look at. That's my peace right there. That calms me all the way down. Thunderstorms, rain, all that type of stuff calms me down. And sometimes I have to see it, the authentic water, the Lake Michigan. I can't necessarily all the time just listen to it on a thunderstorm or whatever. So a lot of times I have to visually see it to calm down. I'm sorry, why do I keep messing with the scarf? Because you know what? Now I see why it's not tied tight. Yeah, you were. Yeah, I thought so. I think, I don't know if you were around both times, because you remember one time I actually went to the hospital for it and stayed in there for like 4 days up until the day before I got out the day of my daughter's birthday. And let me just show you just the love I have for my daughter, which is a bond that nobody can come between. I just got out the hospital and I was running around trying to find all different types of stuff from her. Couldn't breathe. And I'm not talking about as a young, this was just a couple years ago. When I had it again, since I was 25. And I was running around trying to get stuff for my daughter and almost passed out. But I wanted to make sure at this time I wasn't exactly preparing a lot of meals and stuff. I was doing a lot of going to the vegan restaurant. But I did. I overdid it and I paid for it because it took a long time for me to get like totally well, even though all the fluid they say was off in my lungs and everything. Okay, Locks, you said I didn't know shampoo could expire. Yes. Shampoos, conditioners, facial cleansers, makeup. Makeup has an expiration date. Powders may last a little bit longer than stuff like your mascaras and your foundations and your creams, your liquids, or anything that you put in your eye, unless you're like you have a pencil and you're sharpening off that pencil. But still, it's not something. I had a bad eye infection one time, and I don't even think that my eye pencil was that old, but it made my face swell, and for some reason it made my hand swell. I never forget it because I know my mom was probably mad because she was on a date and had to stop her date. But I had to get my rings cut off and everything. You hold on to stuff till it's gone. Check your products. Sometimes a lot of products don't have the information on the back though. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times, you could tell just by the consistency, the smell of a product that you've had for a long period of time. I think that shampoos and conditioners or whatever may last longer than certain makeup or whatever, but even eyeshadows, and I've been doing this makeup thing for a while, even eyeshadows really have like a 2 to 3 year limit on it. Be it because of it being a powder or whatever. So your blushes and stuff like that may last a little bit longer. But you don't want to have expired anything. That's like having expired milk. But I hear you, because I used to be the same way. I used to hold on to different things. I'm still holding on to my makeup though, because a lot of my stuff hasn't even been open. Even stuff I brought a couple of years ago. But if it looks bad, I'm not about to put it on. I mean, if it's something I'm gonna put on my face, I'm not gonna put it on because I'm not trying to break out. Okay, thank you, Pam, for coming in. You about to leave me? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for rocking with us. It seemed like it's all sisters besides Antoine. You the only male in here. I'm not gonna say you're the only one with testosterone. I already told y'all about Angelo. Yeah, Angelo Illumide. That's my nighttime alter ego. He comes out. He protects He protects Angel at BK. Big time. He's from back in the day. Okay. Damn, I just got stuck and I'm sorry. Saltwater has, I mean, like if you have actual salt water, like if you're in Jamaica and you're at a saltwater beach, I mean, if you're someplace where the natural water is salt water, a lot of times it'll help your hair to do what it's supposed to do naturally. Matte. It will help your hair to combine. I mean to mat up, to lock. It is that. Thank you, Empress Sahara. I didn't realize how much. See, it was different when I could just like pace myself, and say, okay, well, I could just make sure that this is ready when she come on. No, this is like 3 times a day that I have to do this for both of us, and I'm doing, because she has an overload of homework. I'm doing it all. I'm just like, as long as she get her A's, as long as she keep getting good grades, I'll go ahead and peel. But I show her, how to do certain things too. I actually pulled my juicer out today, Empress Sahara. I've just been using my NutriBullet, but I had like bags and bags of carrots I wanted to get rid of before they got bad. So I was like, only way I'm gonna do this is probably by juicing it. And then I had a bunch of apples that I wanted to get rid of. And I went ahead and juiced all of them. So I only have like 4 apples, but I had bags of it. So I pulled not old, I hadn't hardly used it. I probably used it once. My juicer out, but I still did different things with it with my NutriBullet. So I still added different ingredients. I just want to extract the juice fast, which I know I'm taking away the fiber and stuff, but I had to get rid. I'd rather take away the fiber and get a little bit of nutrients than to sit back and let it all go to waste. You know what? And I don't thank you, Pam. I would give you I'm glad you said something about that because CashApp, I had a problem with that big time. They took over 50% of my money. They only supposed to take like 30%. Now they done jumped in and started talking about all these taxes and stuff. And this is what I was going to tell you, voice. They started talking about taxes and this fee and that fee. What? You mean out of a $19.99 super chat, I got $9.80? It wasn't supposed to be that much. It was like, well, it depends on your local taxes. Well, our local taxes are 10.75%. But here's my hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, hold on. Global. I was about to say, wait a minute, did they make sure that I couldn't do it? That's PayPal and Zelle. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Coach Pam. And then CashApp. So don't send, anybody that wants to even send $1, don't send it via, don't do super chat, please. Well, maybe $1 is cool. But anything over $10, they getting too much. CashApp and PayPal is tripping. Yeah, PayPal has been tripping. So I haven't had a problem with CashApp yet though. My CashApp is long and polished. Whoever is new to my channel, yes, I not only did hair, I have a full nail salon in my house. Full nail salon. You never had carrot juice? Oh my God. The nutrients that's in it, not only that, it tastes awesome. I mean, it has like a sweet taste to it. It's really, really, really good. I remember I was telling somebody, I probably told a whole bunch of people, I had juice like 50 pounds. Literally, I swear on everything. I was going to Whole Foods. It was 99 cents a pound. I had juiced 50 pounds of carrots in a week, and the palms of my hands turned orange. I was just like craving it. Oh, I didn't even put, okay. PayPal, you know what? Yeah, PayPal is a trip. PayPal will actually refund people. Well, part of it is good because they did refund me my money when somebody didn't give me my stuff back, didn't give me my stuff that I ordered. But people can ask to how can I put it? Oh, they can sit back and PayPal you and then later on decide, well, I already got the services or whatever, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell them I didn't get it, and set up a whatever. What do you call it? When you have a problem with another person and their services or whatever, and get their money back. So that's the reason why with my other channel that I have, and even somebody tried to come at me the other day with some lame I do a lot of I was doing a lot of product reviews on my channel, and I know how the thing goes, but this person was trying to come at me a certain kind of way, like sideways, like they gonna need my bank account information. Baby, bye. Really? Do I look that stupid? Are you serious? And then when I checked them on it and told them, because it was like, oh yeah, well, we think that we could work it out and do like, give you like $300, but the first payment would have to be, I would need your PayPal or your your bank account information or whatever. It's something that's normal, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? Are you serious? And I checked them about it and I told them about the situation. I just got hacked in November by possibly clicking on a link. So I didn't click on any links in this email. But anyway, for you all who have channels and stuff, be careful, be mindful, because yeah, people are out here scamming still big time. That has never stopped. That's been going on forever since I was a kid. But even more so probably now, because they think that people are hard up. I've never had a company approach me and say, I need your and not even with no contract. You just what kind of contract do we have? My email. And then the thing was, I hit her back at like 3:00 in the morning. So I said, maybe she'll hit me back in the morning or whatever. And in the morning, meaning business hours. And I got to hit back right away. So it made me feel like I was like, okay, this person is out of the country, for one. Okay. Then when I checked them about what I felt like was going on, they told me that they would sue me for defamation of character. Okay. Well, I do know a little bit about the law. I didn't do anything wrong. I came to them. I didn't put it on my platform, which even if I put it on my platform, they can't sue me because they have to prove that it caused detrimental losses to their business. And if this person was saying that they were a manager for a business, that it wasn't their company or whatever, why are you hitting me from a Gmail account? First and foremost, shouldn't you be hitting me from your business account? And then you can't sue me because what? What did I do? I checked you on your game. Come on. But if you all have channels or anything, and anybody is trying to like offer you money to do like advertisements and stuff for them, make sure you have a contract. Don't give anybody your account number. Don't give anybody too much information. I think that a Zelle, CashApp, and like I say, I know somebody on YouTube, a big time YouTuber, who had major problems with somebody actually getting into their accounts through PayPal. I've never had that problem though. There's a lot of scammers out here, and it's sad. You know what? It's in the other room, Empress. Wait a minute, I may have something besides. You seen the ones in my hair, which are nothing spectacular. What? No. Oh, and fall off this bed. No, it's in the other room. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I have not made anything else outside of, I don't know if you saw the picture on, I put a picture on, go to the community page. I haven't been making anything lately. For some reason, I haven't been in the mood to, I mean, I've been busy. I haven't really been in the mood to like sit back and do any beading, doing my anklets, my bracelets, my waist beads and stuff like that. And even though that's one of the things that calm me down, I haven't done it. And so I kind of put a pause on my lock jewelry as well, because that's something I'm gonna have to deliver, and I don't feel like going to the post office around here. I really don't, because they won't even answer their phone. So think about think about how they are with the people that come in there. I mean, I've been, whew, had I known the things that I know, had I known the things before that I know now, I would have never moved over here in this area. Even though I still love living by the lakefront, I still love living by a country club, I still love some of the people in the neighborhood, but I didn't know about district zoning and all that type of stuff, and my child can't go to this school or that school or this school or whatever. So I'm trying to get her a scholarship so she can go to either private high school, or it's possibility, you know, that she might be homeschooled. Carrot juice is great. Let me go down. Show my life. Yeah, Empress Sahar. Just look at the community page. Look at the community page and check out some of those pieces. Because I haven't made anything else except for that. Ooh. I'll show it tomorrow too. That's what I'll do. I'll show it tomorrow. But I put one big picture up. So not really like showing everything. Because if I show you just this is, where is it? Oh, this is just some wire. This is just something I was playing around with to make sure, you know, just to see the sturdiness of it, because this is something that you normally wouldn't sleep in because it's wire and it can tend to bend if you sleep in it, especially if you wear a cap. But I've been testing it out by wearing it all the time to see if it's strong enough to even, you know, go back into place. And so far, so good. So I'm gonna get back into it. It's just been so much going on. Yeah, I posted a picture, so check it out. But also, if anybody, like I said, if anybody's interested in doing Zoom, and Empress Sahar, you are definitely one of the people that I would love to have on Zoom. I know that your time is limited, and I know you have a lot going on, and hopefully everything is going well with Ivy. But I would love to have you on a Zoom chat to talk about nutrition. And Zoom is, like I said, it's easy to download. It's free of charge. However, instead of you all just watching me, you'll be able to see each other. So like you, Empress Sahar, you'll be able to see Empress your pie. And then, or if you don't want to be seen, you don't have to be seen. You could just put a picture up of Bugs Bunny or whoever you want to put a picture up of. And who's ever talking, you know, if things are going on in your background or whatever, you just mute. You just put yourself on mute. And then that way you're not disturbing like the chat. And then everybody gets to chat together, you know, because I think that more people that are totally interested in like certain things like nutrition and stuff will definitely be cool with coming on, even if they don't use their real picture or whatever for whatever reason. Okay. Yeah, I would love to have you on. I want to have you, Mike, and whoever else wants to join, whoever is serious about this thing. Because when I put out videos about nutrition and about the stuff that I've been through and stuff, does this seem to really like, and Sahara, I'm sure you know this because you've been dealing with health for a long time and being a holistic coach for a while. A lot of people don't, it's not a popular thing to eat healthy. It's not. It's really not popular, and a lot of people don't want to hear about it, don't want to know about it. And then if you started off, and then with me starting my channel off really as a beauty channel and then going into a dreadlock channel, a lot of people are not receptive to that, you know. And when I say healthy living, that doesn't mean that a person has to like totally convert to being vegan or a vegetarian or anything. I just, you know, I just want to put it out there of what different things that I've done, and some of the things that I've definitely learned from you, Empress Sahara, especially about Dr. Furman, the G bombs, and all that. Um, I just want to help somebody else out, but I want people that want that. I want people who want that. And I think it'll be fun and interesting to be able to see all of you all together. Right. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Exactly. And that's as long as we need. Trust and believe. Because I had already planned on, I had already dropped the 2 hour chat. Well, supposed to drop the 2 hour chat on the Sundays down to like an hour and a half, then an hour. And then I was going to drop it down to 30 minutes anyway. So 40 minutes is perfect. Perfect for me. And then if we want to start another chat afterwards, we can, right? Should be able to. Now, I haven't used it yet. I haven't used it except for to like see, what other people are doing. Our dance classes is on Zoom. A lot of people don't want to hear about nutrition. A lot of people don't want to hear, when you're doing good for yourself or for your body or whatever. Sometimes people are like, I don't want to hear that because I'm not on that page yet. I'm a person. I'm keeping 100% real with you all. I used to skip past all my friends' videos who were working out because I used to work out profusely. I mean, when my best friend was here, we worked out hardcore. I'm talking about 10-mile bike rides and then go to the gym and then meet up again later. Not only just cardio, but I also was definitely into weight training and stuff. But when I would see my friends that were talking about that and talking about cycling and doing this and doing that, all the stuff that I was doing, I didn't want to hear it. And it took me to see this one person I used to skip over all the time, a friend from high school, before I decided, dang, I like the way her energy is at the age she is, because I think she's 2 years older than me. And I was like, I really like that. And I started getting motivated by watching her workouts because she went in hard. And I was like, that's what I used to do. That's the old me. That's who I was, before having panic attacks and depression and all the stuff. I mean, well, not the depression. Depression always been there. But before I started like becoming an introvert or whatever, I used to be at the gym all the time. But I did, take karate with my daughter and stuff, but just couldn't get back into the gym the way that I would have liked to. But you can lose weight in your own house. Sit up, turn on some Afro beats, and dance in your room, dance in your living room. It's a whole bunch of different. I posted that on my community posts. It's a whole bunch of different places and stuff that you can check out. Workouts, different dance workouts. I can go play with my Wii. Not play with it, but work out to my Wii. And I lost before, and yes, I was on medication, reason why I gained weight, but I lost like 60 pounds before just working out on Wii. Just working out on Wii. And I think it was I'm sure it was less than a year. Thank you so much. And you too. Thank you, Coach Pam. I'm sorry. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I mean, all I'm doing is I can't tell people more than what I know. And a lot of stuff I learned from you all. A lot of stuff. Oh, you can you can change your background if you don't want people to see your background. That's cool. That'd work for me because I really don't want everybody just all up in my bedroom, all in my dining room, all in my no, just kidding. I don't care. But that's cool though. That's really cool. I like that. And thanks for giving us knowledge about it because I haven't used it yet. I haven't used it. I'm excited to really like use it. I mean, for my own personal use. And thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Everybody who's come in here that's probably gone by now. Coach Pam, not only that, just watching you, seeing pictures of you, seeing things that you're doing as well as my friend that I went to high school with. it motivates me. It motivates me now. But I used to skip past all that. I don't want to see it because I didn't want to face the fact that, okay, I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder now. I'm not 20 something, 30 something, early 40 something. I'm not. And uh even though I'm off all the medications and stuff that made me gain weight, it's still like I have to keep my body moving. You need to keep your body moving, period. Just keep your mind together as well. Dancing definitely helps with keeping you from having dementia. Let me put a disclaimer out here. I'm not a doctor. I have no medical, nothing behind my name. But from what I've read is because of the coordination, the arm, leg coordination. I mean, it really keeps your mind going. So they say that dance is really an excellent form of helping people to keep to not have to help them to not have like dementia or Alzheimer's. I look 30, quit playing. Oh, child, at 30. Not saying things are bad now, but yeah, 30. I was a hot mess. Not a hot mess. I was just doing a lot. I was doing a lot. Traveling a lot, going here, going there, not knowing whoever I was, acting like my nephew is right now. Acting just like him. Well, thank you so much for the compliment. Yes, but I'm grateful to be turning 50 in June 20th. Gemini all day long. All of my siblings are Geminis by my mom. All of us are Geminis. So, maybe she had a thing with with like October or whatever, or sometime in October where she just really did whatever. I don't know how. And my daughter was supposed to be born in June 12th, but she came early. So I have sibling. I have one that's in May though, May Gemini, May 29th. That's Becky. The twins, they're June 16th. Another person I'm not gonna name. No, they're June 11th. The person I'm not gonna name is June 16th. I'm June 20th, and I have a nephew. My nephew that is the nurse. He's June 20th, and he is so much like his auntie. He's so eccentric. He's so extra. I told my nephew the other day. I said, "Look, if something happens to me, don't let them sit up here and put, if I decide not to be cremated or whatever, I go ahead and have a regular funeral or whatever. Make sure they put glitter on me. Make sure they put me out here the way that I live. Don't have them with don't let them put no dry dog colors, no whatever. I need something bright and popping on my eyes. I need to see glitter. I want highlight. I want bright red lipstick or something close or metallic or something. Make sure that they do that thing right, because auntie at 80, I'm still gonna be popping glitter on my lids. June 20th. I think you told me. Is it June 20th? Hey, welcome, Christina. Welcome. Ah, you're a Gemini who catches the eye. Okay. I never heard that before. All right. The Gemini I like that. Hmm. I do. And I will say this, and it's not being conceited or anything, but I guess my parents had pretty good genes, because I look at my siblings, and honestly, even though I don't talk to two of them perfectly, but they never had any problems getting a date, a marriage, or whatever. A partner, period. Never. Include myself. I cut my own self off. I made a decision to cut my own self off and allow my child to grow. But Why at this time I'm starting to feel like I need a little attention, a little attention. Somebody thinking about me, and I said this on. I've been saying this at nighttime a lot. Um, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have a little attention or somebody, even though you can't see them, that's just calling and checking on you and saying, "Oh yeah, I was just thinking about you." At 9 o'clock in the morning and then hit you again at noon. I was thinking about you again. That would be nice. I would love that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it real. And maybe it's this quarantine thing. Maybe it's this no contact thing. I don't know. But I've always loved a good hug. So I did get that from my nephew yesterday. Thank God. I needed that. Just don't have you looking like, right? You know, that's what I used to call myself. I used to say, man, I was sitting back looking like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Because I can't see. Anybody that knows me or that's been on my channel for a while know that once I take off my glasses, I cannot see. Everything look like ants, including I can't see my face. It's very blurry. And I was supposed to take care of this situation in January, and I waited too late, too long. And here it is now. I have to wait for all of this to be over to be able to see an eye doctor to get whatever taken care of that I need to get taken care of so that I could see better, whether it's a better prescription, whether it's some eye drops. If they say I need LASIK surgery, I need to find a sponsor. I don't think my insurance cover that. Yeah, I don't want them to have me looking like that. But honestly, in the beginning, when I first started playing around with eyeshadow, y'all check out some of the older videos. Check out some of those older videos. I would, they call me the Nigerian auntie, honey, because they say we put like a lot. You know, we do it more than Americans do. You know what? I was doing uh country locks, locks and crafts. I was doing an actual day every Sunday from 4 p.m. Central Time to like 6 p.m. Central Time, and that's the chat that I was talking about that I kind of chilled out on, and just wanted to do something different. Um, I need to spend at that time I needed to spend more time with my daughter, and it just got to the point where I was just like, I've been doing it for over a year. I don't want to leave YouTube, but let me just try something else that will keep my interest and maybe, take away some of the stigmas that I put there, on Sundays, that we can't use foul language, that we can't, or definitely still not going to disrespect each other. And again, if somebody wants to talk about something political or whatever, that's not my arena. So I'll listen or whatever, but that's not my thing. I can't debate with you. I'm not a debater. I'm not about to go there. I don't discuss religion, but if you choose to talk about your religion, I don't have a problem with that. Those were some of the things that I didn't allow on Sundays. And now my nighttime chats, which I'm trying to do definitely on Fridays and Saturdays, because that's when a lot of people, some people at home that's by themselves. There's some people that are totally by themselves and get lonely or whatever and want to talk about stuff and don't have anybody to talk to. Go fund me for LASIK, girl. I'll probably get $5. I probably will have $5. People are so funny about GoFundMe's, because so many people have been raising GoFundMe's and stuff and not really needing the money. Some people, and it's terrible because there are some people that need GoFundMe's. Like they were saying, my nephew told me that it almost came to the point where they were going to need a GoFundMe to bury their grandmother because she didn't have any insurance. Empress, what do you laugh? You about the $5? Yeah, they're not gonna give me. Mm-mm. No matter where I post it on my social media, that would be one thing that's overlooked. They'd be like, "What? For you to see better, you better keep eating carrots and getting your vitamin C and doing whatever it is that you need to do, honey. Get you some bifocals or something, trifocals, because that's what it seems like I need right about now. Because I hate the way my vision is. I really do. I really do. It's crazy. And I was just telling y'all, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of in January. Procrastinated, totally procrastinated, and here I am. Who knows when I'll be able to see an eye doctor? Any kind of doctor. I usually go to the doctor every June and December. That's like my birthday and my Christmas present to myself. Part of my birthday and Christmas present to myself is to get a full checkup, get all full lab workups, and make sure everything is still operating correctly. Who knows when you be able to go to the doctor's office again without it being something super serious, you know? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. So Empress, so they said absolutely nothing to you when you came in the store. Did you have to tell them about that? Did you have to tell them that it was against your rights when you went into the store? Or wait a minute, maybe you just said, I don't know. Did you actually, you went into the store and didn't have on a mask? And then did you explain to them why and they was cool with it? Or were you just pointing that out or using that as an example? Hold on, you all. I gotta make sure this computer doesn't pop on. Okay. Oh, you said no, they didn't say anything. So you didn't have to say anything to them. Interesting. I think they had their picks and chooses so far up here, but they do have it now at a lot of well, and I said this the last time I was on here a few days ago. They have their picks and chooses. You know, a lot of the stores though, they are only allowing like 10 people in the store at a time, depending on the size of the store, and you do have to line up outside 6 feet away from each other, and there is security as well as in the beginning they had the police out there, like especially by the banks. They had police out there all the time, making sure nobody was trying to stick nobody up. Period. They do stick ups without masks over here. Where I'm at, not all over Chicago. I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea. Just where I'm at right now. Even though if you cross, I mean, where I'm at is cool, is perfect, but the area that I have to go to these places is not so great. It's not so great. You just got, you said you just walked in and got what you wanted and what you needed and left. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and LASIK is not cheap, you all. It's not cheap. And the first time that my father had it, y'all see Lucky in the background, Empress Sahar? That's his girlfriend. Hello, Kitty. He getting his nap on. But everything is crazy. Just this whole new normal is crazy. That's what I call it. That's my thing. I call it the new normal. I don't think I got that from anybody else. I don't know. Or maybe I thought about it because orange is the new black. But yeah, I don't know what else is going on. Lucky, you see him wagging his tail. You can barely see it, but you can see his eyes. Hold on, where he at? There he is. Say hey, Empress Sahar. Say hey. Come on. You want to say hi? He like, He's like, my hair ain't done. I don't want dreadlocks. Look how he looking at me. He like, if you don't let me sleep, go ahead, go lay down. Like, good boy. That's a good boy. Mommy loves you. Lay down. Yeah. So did anybody have any questions? Did anybody have anything that they want to say about what's going on in their lives? You know, what's up? Because I don't think we're going to do a marathon. We're not going to try to beat the 5 hours that we did before. But I am willing to stay on until I get like super sleepy. So I'm going to give y'all. Wait a minute. Look, and it took all my cover again. What I had covered up. It done tore apart. I ain't want y'all to see all my makeup and stuff in my bed. Y'all be like, dang. But that's what I do. I beat my face in my bedroom. You know, I had 2 beauty rooms. When I can't go to sleep at night, I usually sit up here and play around with eyeshadow and stuff. Because it's a challenge for me with me being visually challenged. Anybody? Okay, well, give me one quick second. I just got to run over right here, and I'll be right back. If anybody thinks of anything that they would like to talk about, let me know. If not, I'll have a couple questions, and then we'll end the chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, my back, my neck, and my back, and my back, and my neck. No, Lucky. Say my neck and my back. Okay. I was just watching a program today. Is anybody still here? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? I just have to make sure, because when I don't hear any responses back, when I don't see any responses, I'll be wondering if it's people still on or if I'm just talking. Y'all can't really see me. I was just watching, and I'm gonna continue to watch it before I go to sleep. It is it's amazing to see people together for so many years. And I was looking up my television. If anybody's familiar with David and Tamla Mann, they've been together for 32 years, and they actually did a video, and they were shooting their anniversary celebration dinner. Mag TV has it on. If anybody cares to check it out, just type in anniversary celebration with David Mann and Tamla Mann. You know who they are. They used to be with Kirk Franklin, and then who swept them off their feet? Tyler Perry, and gave them a lot. Oh, you still there? Okay. Thanks, Janet. Thanks, Miracle. Yeah, I'm trying. It's on YouTube. Yes, it's on YouTube. It's on Mag TV. It's called a 32-year anniversary celebration dinner with David and Tamla Mann at home. So even I would say, because it just came out no more than a day ago. But just type in David and Tamla Mann 32-year anniversary. I have it on my TV right now. Yes. Okay, it's almost 2 a.m. my time. And even though I'm used to being up late, um, it depends. If we have something to talk about, again, I've talked about a lot of the things that were on my mind today. I still haven't went back to see Mermaids, Empress, the found evidence. I need to go. Maybe I'll check that out tonight too, if I don't fall asleep. The found evidence. I think on Bonafide gave me this information because I saw it before. More evidence. Okay, Mermaids, the found. I think more evidence was part 2. I'm gonna check it out. I think he said it was on Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, or something. 32 years. That's not really common nowadays. That's really not common. 32 years. Let's see. How many marriages have I had? No, just kidding. Not really, though. Yeah. But I like to see longevity. And then I feel like this. You really, really know if you could deal with a person when you have to stay inside the house with them for a long period of time. You really know. And then you also really know who your friends are too. I'm not gonna say you know who your friends are because that would be wrong. Um, it's cool when people check for you. I think it's cool for when people check for you, even if it's just by sending a heart or um letting you know that they're okay and they see you or whatever on your social media platforms. That I appreciate stuff like that. Doesn't have to be a phone call or anything like that, but just they're letting me know that they're okay, or they're seeing what I'm putting out here, and they're understanding the fact that there's a lot of things going on in my family and stuff. Yeah, 32 days. You know what I used to say, Miracle? I used to say most people stay on good behavior for the first 3 months, and after that you really find out who they are. And a lot of my relationships never lasted past 30 days. A lot of times I'll get to close to 30, I'll be like, actually, you're kind of boring. Actually, I'm starting to see some of your bad behavior that I don't like. Everything comes out. To me, that was my thing. No, not 30, not 30 days. That's how long. I'm sorry, I take that back. It's 30 days that it takes me to get over a person. I mean, like completely get over a person. Normally it takes me 30 days if it's a relationship. Um I say the first 3 months is when people are on perfect behavior. Did I say that? Did I say that? Okay. The first 3 months, people are on perfect behavior until they start, and sometimes even before then, they'll start showing who they are. They'll start acting a fool within the first 3 months. Some people will show you who they are immediately. Run. When a person tells you who they are and what they're about, trust and believe. They just giving you a fair warning. You can't change them. You're not going to change who they are. It's not going to be different. Okay. Sure. No problem. No problem at all, Locks. Okay. And that's for anybody else too, because for a while, because of the chats being so long, I was just putting like everybody's information on my community post or whatever, because a lot of people wasn't even making it to the end of the video or the time at 5 o'clock or whatever, the hour part of the video where I was telling people to post their information. So I started doing a list, and I will continue to do a list. I have to do an updated list, and I will definitely add you to that list. But if anybody else wants to put out their information, please feel free to. I had stopped that on Sundays because it interrupted the chat at a certain time. And then, we might been deep into discussion and be like 5 o'clock. Okay, like clockwork, we gotta, whoever has a channel, whatever, or anything, please share it, And sometimes I would, go over 5 o'clock and somebody will remind me, oh, it's after 5. So here's my whatever. And so that's when I said, well, let me go ahead and just put together a list. And then that way it will always be there and everybody can go there and see it. But I will check out your page. Lucky hasn't eaten my pen. Okay. And what do you have on your channel? I mean, it sounds self-explanatory that you talk about locks and crafts, but like any particular crafts that you have on there? Let me make sure I have your name written down right. Locks and crafts. And I'll leave a comment on there so you'll know that I really went to your channel. And you're open to all people, meaning like what? I don't understand that part. To all people, like I'll wait. All people as far as, because I think we should all be kind of open to whomever. I definitely don't have a problem with anybody coming to my channel as long as they're respectable. As long as they respect the chat. As long as they respect others in the chat and respect definitely myself. And whoever they may used to have seen in the background walking past, Okay. All right. It seems like we're winding down a little bit. If anybody, like I said, if anybody has like a burning desire or something that they would like to speak on before we get off, please, by all means. We probably get off. We'll probably just do 2.5 hours today, which is a long time. It's already 2 hours and 12 minutes. So if anybody has anything that they would like to say, anything that they would like to get off their chest, anything, any questions that they have, please feel free at this time to, to put it out there. Otherwise, we can end the chat and everybody can go watch the 32-year anniversary celebration dinner with David and Tamla Mann at home. Or watch Mermaids. Mermaids, the body found, and then Mermaids, more evidence on the Discovery Channel, Animal Planet. Or I want to check to see if it's on Netflix, to be honest, seriously. Oh, you don't have any crafts yet? You know what? Maybe you're not too lazy. I'm gonna tell you this. I had purchased a substantial amount of beads to do my beading, to do my waist beads and everything. I did a lot of them for a long time, and it calmed my nerves, kept me feeling good. But I also found my case that had all of my polymer clay still in pristine condition. Found my polymer clay rollers, my thing that thinned it out into thin sheets. It's gonna help me to make the density or the size, what can I say, polymer beads that I'll be making for dreadlocks as well. So I found so much stuff, and the thing was, I was about to go spend that day over $100 and something. And someone was like, storage, check your storage closet, and got it. Oh, thank you so much for coming in, Sahar. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. We're going to get out of here in a few minutes anyway. I have no problem with it. Thank you for showing up. Definitely enjoy your Sunday. I was supposed to do a day of beauty for Isis today. We both decided that tomorrow will probably be better. So I can give her like my 100% attention. I'm not doing anything tomorrow, but doing her hair, her nails, her pedicure, her manicure, her facial, and all that type of stuff. Thank you for coming in, Empress Sahar. I would love to see you on Zoom. Let me know. Just send me a message and let me know if you're open for it, and let me know if and when you put it on either your phone or your computer if you're open for it. I'm open to whoever wants to come to my page as well. I am. I don't have a problem with people coming to my page as long as they're not rude. You love to sew? Oh, because Miracle was asking, does anyone sew? I'm trying to learn, but everybody done bought all the machines. They done brought all the sewing machines on you, Miracle. Can you find it on Amazon? Can you find it? So I don't know. I that's something I never looked for. Even though I would love to know how to sew because of some of the stuff that I would make. I would get so eccentric with it. I love going to fabric stores, getting like different fabrics and stuff too. When I feel like splurging, getting different fabrics and stuff as head wraps and stuff outside of like I said, my traditional Nigerian wear. They all gone. They all gone. I'm sorry, Miracle. Who else is in here still? Antoine, are you still in here? We about to end the chat soon. Okay, Miracle, who are you talking to? Country Locks. Does she do oh, Miracle was asking Country Locks and Crafts, does she, wait a minute, I never even asked if you was male or female, so don't get offended. I'm assuming you're a Empress Country. I mean Locks and Crafts. Just from the conversation. But that was who she was asking. Miracle was asking you if you do videos on it. Janet, you said, thank you for the late night chat. My husband works overnight, so I'm up. I feel good talking to someone live. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here for me. I feel good talking to grown people. I talk to a little person, well, a young lady most of the time, and she wants her free time. She wants her time to herself. She wants to be able to watch her videos and do her things and video chat with her friends and stuff. So I'm learning how to just be comfortable, allowing her to be free and get back into me and doing adult things and talking to adults. Female Empress. Empress. Okay. Thanks, Lex. I just wanted to make sure. I could tell by the conversation, the way the conversation was going. I was almost 100% positive, but you never know. You never really know. So wait a minute. You don't have any videos up, period, or just any videos up on crafts? Yeah, hold on. I gotta sit up a little bit. Now my lips are so dry. It's like crazy. in Chicago. One day it's cold, one day it's hot. I don't know what all my chapstick. Hold on. Okay, I got it. 'Cause I'm tired of licking my lips. I'm so. Damn, what happened to the other part? The whole thing broke off. Okay. That's the stuff that happens when you go on live. None of this stuff can be edited out. this this particular lip balm, it gives me life because it just adds a tinge of color. Oh, it says orange on it. Oh, it's by Profusion. So I probably only paid like $1 for it. But I like the way it makes my lips feel. Even though I know I could use aloe. That's another thing, because I do use aloe for my skin and for my scalp or whatever. It's been hard to find aloe leaves and aloe plants. I think a lot of people have been buying them up, making hand sanitizer and stuff. Because for a minute, it wasn't nobody buying them. And now all of a sudden, I can't get a hold to them. You have a few up of your locks, but nothing to craft. Okay, I will still come to your channel, and trust me, I will leave a message so you know that I came. I'm not gonna say tonight because I gotta watch Tell My Man, and I do want to. I don't know. I want to watch something on television tonight. I like the late night chats. It seemed to work. It seemed to work pretty good for me. I don't know. Especially because I don't have like anything to really do with like my daughter or anything late at night. The only difference is like during the week, I do still have to get up because I have a routine that I follow to make sure I go to the school, pick up the lunches and the breakfast that they give, walk lucky with me, or drive, and take out the stuff that we're going to use, which is the vegetables and the fruits and stuff, and give away to like my friends the stuff that we don't eat. Kind of just been sharing with some of my friends who like can't make it to the schools, or one of my friends he needs hip surgery or whatever, and he could barely walk and stuff. So I just try to help out a few people. My nephew has 6'1", steadily growing, almost 30-year-old. So I made sure I gave him a healthy care package. Period. Okay. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Look at some of my first videos. My very first video was only a minute and something, and it was on my birthday, June 20th, 2010. I thought my first video was in March 2010. It was not. It was 2010. I know what happened. I blocked people from being able to view it because my daughter was on there. And at the time, I felt like I really didn't want her being seen on it. And I just took it for myself. And then some just said, go ahead, upload it. Just go ahead and make it not private anymore. Put it out there so people can see. It wasn't anything big, but one of the reasons why I kind of was leery about it was because my daughter had slanted eyes, and some rude, ignorant person, I had posted it somewhere, and somebody had said something about, was she high? My baby was, hold on, 10 years ago, my baby was 3 years old. So not only did they get cussed out and blocked, and wasn't on YouTube, like I said, because I didn't have it put up on there, but where I did put it up at, I had to give somebody a piece of my mind. Good night. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. You're going to try to show off some of your crafts and stuff tomorrow? Everybody keeps asking me, am I going to do videos about what I actually do for a living, which is I've been designing candles I mean, now I'm still a cosmetologist. I just don't practice. I'm retired. But a lot of people have been asking me would I do videos about candle design. And the thing is, no, I won't. I didn't go to school for it. I taught myself. I read books. Back when we had bookstores, I read books. I purchased books. I did a lot of studying. I've been to a lot of what do you call it? We used to have not a conference. What is it called? Okay, let's say, yeah, a candle conference. I mean, I've gone to several of those and met a lot of different people, who were into the same thing. So many men, you wouldn't believe, so many men. And um that type of stuff, it took me a while, and I still test like a lot of my stuff. Still test when I start with a different wax or a new scent or fragrance, oil or essential oil, whatever. I still do a lot of testing. I put too much energy into it to just like give it away to YouTube for what? Pennies? Nah. I'll teach classes inside of my studio when I can go back there. I used to teach children, but I won't. I won't put it on YouTube. That's one thing. Nah. Nope. Okay, you all. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Anybody with a burning desire to say anything? Anything at all. Because I cannot wait. Oh, to emancipate my chest. I'm so ready to take off this bra. I'm sorry. I can't wait. Oh my God. That's my main business. I've been doing it for 22 years. Yes. Yes. But right now, currently, like I said, because of the hacking that I had back in November, um, and because of what we're going through now, I never really sold a lot online anyway. So I took my website down and was supposed to be getting it rebuilt. And then this happened, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to. Yes, I've had a studio for 15 years out of the, I started, when did I start learning how to do them? Oh God, it's been over 20 years. I think this is the 22nd year. But I've had my studio for 15 years. It's just that I can't go down there. Ah, I know, but I don't want to be on live like that because sometimes there's guys in here and stuff, and I just wouldn't feel comfortable, just, I'm, my chest is not small, so it's, and I'm not 20 something, so it ain't like it's like sitting up looking lovely. Nah, it has a lot of help. A lot of help that hurts. That hurts my back. I don't see how people be sitting back wanting double D's and stuff with all the back problems and stuff that I have from having, not just from having a big chest, but also from, some accidents I had as well. Well, thank you all so much for rocking with me. If anybody needs to get in touch with me, like I said, I do one-on-one video chats on Skype as well as on Messenger. Skype, Messenger, one-on-ones. If you need anything, as far as information about your hair, hair consultations, if you want to find out about how I have lost a substantial amount of weight, over 90 pounds in the past year, I can guide you through what it is that I did, as well as getting off all the depression and anxiety medications and stuff. If you want to, I set up 15-minute, 30-minute, 60-minute, however long you want to do it. And I just ask for a love donation, Just give me a love donation, and it'll be a face-to-face chat, and we can talk. I can listen. I can tell you my opinion about, especially, like I said, 1000% about hair, and definitely, I, I feel totally qualified in being able to tell you about medications and stuff that I've taken that caused me damage, and the reason why I'm off of all of them now and how I'm maintaining. So just check out, just send me an email, let me know, give me a time or something that you want to set up some time, and I will go ahead and get it done. I do it via Cash App, via Zelle. Again, it is a love donation of whatever. I'm not like pushing people to especially during this time, to just like, pay what I would normally charge somebody for, especially like for hair consultations. Normally I started off at $30, no matter how long it took, whether it was 5 minutes or not, and that was years ago. So imagine how much, yeah, it was like getting a hair service by coming in and sitting in my chair getting a consultation, because it takes time, and it's taking a spot of somebody's time that I could be making money doing hair. So like I said, a lot of people are working, a lot of people are not working. So I would just expect people to be mindful that I'm one of the people that cannot work right now, and that this is what I'm doing. I'm doing consultations and stuff to help people out, and as well as to take care of my family, take care of my bills, take care of myself, amongst other things. But that's just one of the things I'm offering. So check out my email address. It's going to be in the description box after the chat. And hey, I don't know about tomorrow. If I do come on, you'll know that I'm coming on by 8 o'clock. I'll put out, if you're subscribed to me, you'll know. I'll put it out. I'll put the message out long before 12 o'clock. Okay. So with that being said, everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I'm sure before I even get this video, I'm sure as soon as I hit it, this is what's been going on for a minute now. Somebody got it out for me bad. There'll be a thumbs down. There'll be several thumbs downs. And all I'm talking about is positive vibrations, but it's okay because I know everybody's not on the same frequency. I don't get it. I don't get it 100%. It's like, why even bother coming to my channel? Because even with you doing that, it's still showing engagement. You're not taking away from me. So if you choose thumbs down, thumbs down. Don't watch the video and thumbs down. You wasting that much time on me. I'm not that important. I don't have the energy to waste that type of time on people. But yeah, just check, since this virus thing started, and since I really started doing these videos, I've been getting a lot of thumbs downs. So thank you all, and I will see you possibly tomorrow, depending on how things go. But it would definitely be a few times this week. I had been doing it every day for a minute, and then I just needed a break. But I'll see you all very soon. Trust me. If it's not tomorrow, it'll probably be the day after tomorrow. As long as I'm not tired. So everybody, make sure that you have a good night. No, a good morning. Have a good morning. And remember, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Pick up the phone, call somebody. You never know what people are going through. Be a friend, be a sister, be nice to somebody, and check on them and see how they're doing. Because you never know. All right. So peace and love to you all. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Have a great morning. Whatever it is that you are doing At this time, I'm about to watch Tamla Man and David. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace and love. Check out all my other social media too, because on my Instagram, I just posted a new picture. For those that are new to my channel, you'll be able to see like my hair, see exactly how long my hair is. It's to my knees. I can't show that on, well, I'm not gonna say I can't show it on what you call it, but you on YouTube, but you can see it better if you go to Instagram to see it. Okay. All right. And then there's more people coming in. Okay. I'm in the stream. Peace and love you all. And whoever just came in, you can catch it in the replay. Peace.